right, today is Beyond the Body. And I'm reading Discipline Discipline is Destiny by Ryan Holiday. Okay, those who think that they can live a high spiritual life, whose bodies are filled with idleness and luxuries, are mistaken. Tolstoy. We are mortal beings. This matters not just because it means that each of us will die, but that in order to live, we must do certain things. Eat, sleep, and move. And of course, the better we do these things, the better care we take of our body, the better shape we will be in. It's important to understand that temperance, what's temperance mean?
Temperance, I think it's like how you maintain your temper, like
how you handle things.
How you handle things. Do you
understand?
Get crazy?
Oh, okay. So it's important to understand that temperance isn't about a life without pleasure. In fact, a major reason we practice self-discipline is so that we might live longer, or at least since that is out of our control, as Lou Gehrig tragically illustrates, that we might live well while we live. People pay for what they do, writer James Baldwin wrote, and still more for what they have allowed themselves to become. And they pay for it simply by the lives they lead. The fact is, the body keeps score. The decisions we make today and always are being recorded daily, silently, and not so silently, in who we are and what we look like and how we feel. Are you making good decisions? Oh, look, it did pass. Nice.
Good.
Are you making good decisions? Are you in control? Or is your body? This matters not just physically, but also mentally and spiritually. Temperance in the body affects the mind, and just as much intemperance and excess physically prevent the mind from working as it should. The neuroscientist Lisa Feldman Barrett has explained it in terms of a body budget. Our brain regulates our body, but if we are physically bankrupt, the brain cannot possibly do its job. If you wonder why people make bad decisions, why they are not resilient, why they are distracted, why they are afraid, why they are caught in the thrall of extreme emotions going up and down. If you wonder why you do these things, well, it starts with the body. In addiction circles, they use the acronym HALT. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired, as a helpful warning rubric for the signs and triggers for a relapse. We have to be careful. We have to be in control, or we risk losing it all. When we speak of temperance and self-discipline, we are referring to a person who has themselves under control. The body is the first step in that journey. We treat it rigorously. We restrain it. We dominate it. We treat it like a temple. Why?
Because it's what God has given us.
Okay.
So we should treat it like in the best way possible to glorify Him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the body that God has given us. So, just like anything that God gives us.
And you're not in charge of anybody else's body. I'm not in charge of hers. I'm not in charge of yours. So if I have something, might as well
Hold
keep it
on.
the best possible.
That's
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
What? You saw it?
Huh?
What about it?
I think that's someone that goes by to make sure everyone move their cars and then cites them if they didn't move their car. It's crazy.
Go ahead.
That like we're not in charge of anybody else's. So if we have ours, we might as well keep it the best to our ability.
Yeah.
And like in top shape and healthy and disciplined.
Yeah. So it may not overrun or override the mind. So it may not deprive the mind. In that sense, we are constraining ourselves physically to free ourselves mentally and spiritually. No one who is a slave to their urges or sloth, no one without strength or a good schedule can create a great life. That's crazy, because if you really think about it, if you are restrained by your addictions, you can never have a good, like, you won't have a good life. You're constrained. You're a slave to, can you close the door? You're a slave to your body.
Yeah.
You're a slave to your body because your brain, your mind can't control it.
It's like under it's like your brain is being distracted by like a TV, and the TV has like a little whatever. It's just stuck there, and it can't escape.
Yeah.
And because your mind is stuck there, your body doesn't have the power to move and get out of there.
Yeah.
You're a slave to your Esau.
No one who is a slave to their urges or sloth, no one without strength or good schedule can create a great life. Certainly, they will be too consumed with themselves to be much good for anyone else. Which also kind of makes me think it's not just your body, like in regards to eating, like fatness, but also laziness, because then you don't ever do anything. But then also, even for those like people who are constrained to always thinking, how do I look? How do I look? Like, Botox or surgeries. It's never enough because they're consumed. Their body is, their urges are constantly there. And instead of just controlling it and saying, I'm fine, I'm okay, I need to move on, I need to do things that I need to do, they're just constrained to that. Or like, for example, even just cosmetics. There's people who will not do certain things because they don't have makeup on. Or they will wake up 2 hours prior just so that they can have all their makeup on to be able to go out and do stuff. It's like their body rules them according to what they're addicted to. And it's not just eating or laziness. It's like even smaller things like that, Those who tell themselves they are free to do anything will inevitably be chained to something. Discipline is how we free ourselves. It is the key that unlocks the chains. It is how we save ourselves. We choose the hard way because in the long run, it's actually the only way. Dun, dun, dun.
That's true. Because if you're stuck and you can't do anything absolutely,
Yeah.
and if you're stuck and you're not doing anything, you're stuck in that place. So you're all going the same direction. But some people are stuck here and stuck here for life sometimes and never get to the end or the finish line. Well, the people that are disciplined and the people that like worked on their bodies to make it healthy actually made
Keep
progress
going. Yeah.
and that finish line.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And now from there, we're all going the same direction. Now from there is, do you want to take the easy path with the world, or do you want to take the even harder path for being healthy and also being a follower of Jesus?
Yes.
So it's crazy because we're all going the same way. And then it splits off into two. You're both going to get to the same direction.
Yeah.
You're both going to get there. But now it's how easy and how difficult do you want the journey to be?
Yeah. Plus, it's kind of sad because then I think about how, like, when you get older, like right now, I feel it. I'm 44 years old, and I feel it. I feel like in the mornings, more aches, more pains. Now I can just imagine, because I'm only 44. So now imagine an 88-year-old person. No wonder certain people die at 70, because it's just, their body just keeps, like it says, keeps score. And it just got way too many points. It's got way too many things that the body's like, I can't do this anymore. And then they let go. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to, like, even if I die, once I die, I would want to die from old age rather from I just can't move anymore. I mean, obviously that's what it would be, but
Yeah.
but
you can't move anymore because you didn't take care of yourself.
yeah,
The way you should.
crazy stuff. All right, bye.